Hey everybody, it's 5:21. It's real quick, getting ready to start the Super Bowl. As you guys saw, we launched out the thing today for a joinder of parents for the 146 school districts in parent case number one, and we also launched it for the teachers case that we have with 21 or 22 school districts. I can't get to all the, I mean, there's a lot of questions that are being asked. Again, I think it's pretty straightforward if you read the information on the website, but a couple of them I want to cover with you real quick. I see that let's talk about just hypothetically the parent case. I see a lot of people saying, well, I contributed to getting the initial case off the ground. And I've talked about this with you guys before. I'm going to say it again. Whether there was one parent or 8 parents or 800 parents that contributed some amount of money to get that initial case off the ground, I have no knowledge, have nothing to do with me. And so I don't know who paid what. I know that I have 8 clients and they paid me, and how that money was gathered, I don't know. So if there's a parent out there in one of those school districts that felt, well, they paid to help get it off the ground, and so now they're talking about potentially having to join, that's a debate for you parents to have amongst yourselves of who paid what and who joined initially. That's got nothing to do with our law firm. Okay. So, the fee is not very expensive to join if you want to join. But again, to the extent that you gave money to the 8 people that joined initially, please have those conversations with them. Those are not conversations for me. Another one that I'm getting asked, well, there's 10,000 different fact patterns about whether people should wait or whether they should join. There's so many different myriads of possibilities that could come. What does the appellate court do? How do they write their opinion? Do they uphold the opinion? Do they not uphold it? And whether you should join now to joinder of the case, whether you wait till later, or whether you never do. Those are all, again, hypotheticals that you have to figure for yourself. There's no way for us to answer those questions today because we just don't know the answers to all of these moving parts. I'll tell you what I've told everybody else. I'm going to be able to add as many people as we can possibly handle. And then at some point in time, I'll say I can't add anymore because we just don't have the bandwidth to process all of that paperwork. So whether you want to do it now, whether you want to wait, whether you don't want to do it at all, I mean, those are certainly your decisions to make, and I'm sure you'll make them wisely. Somebody said, well, I'm in a district right now that is in it, and even though they didn't have to, they went mask optional for the whole district. What benefit would it give us? Again, depending upon what happens, it could give you a lot of benefit. It may not give you any benefit. There's no way to know the answer to that until we know what happens as this case continues. Okay, and you have to make those decisions for yourself. One of them, it's of particular interest to me that I wanted to do this for here before we go. We got 5-6 minutes to kick off, is the Chicago public school system. That one's of particular interest to me, and I have some friends that are going to help get the message out there. Why the Chicago public school system is trying to say, well, the collective bargaining agreement of the teachers union with the school district makes kids have to wear masks. It's not true. I only have 8 children in the Chicago public school system that are my clients today. None of them are wearing masks unless they want to wear one voluntarily, which is their choice. But the school system is not trying to tell them they have to wear a mask because there's a temporary restraining order that covers them. So to the extent, I don't see the Chicago public school system under any set of circumstances probably being willing to work with the parents, but that's just my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. But, the Chicago parents that want to try to come under joinder, again, with my firm, with any other firm, whoever it works, there could be some benefit there to get masks off of their kids, because I want to make it clear again, my children that I represent in this case, children aren't wearing masks to school every day. They haven't all week. Okay. And so to the extent the parents of Chicago public school systems want to get their masks off the kids, the joinder may very well likely be a good opportunity for them. Those are the answers I wanted to give you. Kickoff is in 4 minutes. The information's out there on the website. To the extent we're going to talk about adding new school districts, either for teachers or for parents and students, that's coming. We're working on it tonight and hopefully by tomorrow. But as to the joinder issues, I hope that explains it for you guys. Have fun watching the Super Bowl. Go Bengals. Take